bitches, welcome back to my channel. I'm sitting here once again with the love of my life.
Any bunches of
Dustin Dopamine.
Oh.
I'll say it this time. I love you so much.
Yeah, because this is the second time we're doing this intro because Nick got really tongue-tied just a minute ago. He was having a moment.
I have the worst time with tongue twisters as of late. So
You almost didn't say that, right?
Yeah, I know. So this is our second video that we are filming. It is going to be about Jeffree Star. And he is apparently going to be sitting down to expose Morphe because, you know, Morphe has apparently been very shady to Jeffree behind the scenes.
Allegedly, but do we doubt it? No.
Allegedly, ever since they parted ways back. When did they part ways? In 2020? Was that 2019?
It was sometime in 2020.
Yeah, you know, when they dropped Jeffree from the store with the conspiracy palette, they marked that down. Some people said they found that in like TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Well, apparently Morphe put Jeffree into TK Maxx over in the UK.
And he is not happy about it.
He is not happy about it.
Now, this has happened before.
Yes.
We've seen this before, but now it's weird that he's deciding to say something because I believe, was it like maybe like 6 months ago that we all saw this like conspiracy palette in TJ Maxx or TK Maxx rather?
Well, I think this is the perfect time for Jeffree to talk about it because maybe he has wanted to say something for a while and he's sitting back like, maybe I'll wait till the perfect moment. Morphe is having the issue with James. Everyone is like pulling away from Morphe right now with their money because of that. Morphe's also in all those lawsuits because they weren't paying their rent. So Jeffree's like, let me just step in and just put the final nail right over here.
Well, what better time? I mean, considering everything, he has this new palette coming out, and Jeffree thrives in drama, regardless if we want to admit it or not. He thrives in drama.
He does. I wonder when the announcement for that is going to be because I think it's coming later in the summer.
I don't know. We did a video on my channel about this, and we talked pretty much the same way we're talking in this video, but I got that video out so fast, I didn't get the Instagram story.
You didn't.
I did not.
And you know what? I said before you even recorded that, I said I would wait a little bit because I bet you that Jeffree's going to take this to the Instagram. You didn't listen, so here we are on my channel. Thank you for the views. So the other day, Def Noodles tweeted out Jeffree Star Cosmetics products seen being sold at TJ Maxx in Idaho. And in the pictures, it is a Jouet, the collab that Jeffree did with them in like 2018. It says compare at $4, $2.99 is what you could get it for. That's giving me expired. You should not even have that on your shelves. Somebody is going to have a reaction.
Well, I think that Jouet thing came out actually in like 2018 because remember Thomas Halbert stirred up a ruckus with all that when he threw it in the trash when Jouet sent it to him. So there's no telling how old that stuff is.
Jeffree quote tweeted Def Noodles and said, I think it's time to sit down and do a video update on how this happened and also how Morphe betrayed me by putting me in UK's TK Maxx stores earlier this year. I'm done being shamed for the lies. So it looks like he's going to expose him.
It'll be interesting to see what he has to say. To have a good argument, Jeffree's going to have to really come with something concrete that we all didn't know before or we were unsure of that he could just solidify for us, for people to give him the reaction that I think that he's looking for.
Well, to be completely honest, we've seen Jeffree say that he's going to sit down. This is finally the moment where I'm going to sit down. I'm going to talk about this. And then it just turns out to be like 2 seconds of talking about it. And then it's like, hey, by the way, I'm selling some new lip liners. Why don't you come check this out? But he went on his Instagram and this is what he had to say.
Donatella, I think it might be time to say the truth about a few things, Pumpkin. What do you think? Okay, guys, on a serious note, if you read that last post, Mr. Noodles, you know that is not a Jeffree Star Cosmetics product. That is a collab I did with a brand called Jouet years ago, bitch. It's a little ancient. But this is another incident where my name is in TJ Maxx, and there's nothing wrong with that. But about months ago, Morphe put me in TK Maxx, which is in the UK. And the conspiracy collection was there. I never really acknowledged it. I was afraid of speaking on anything because anytime I say anything, it always gets misconstrued. But I think I'm tired of being afraid, and I think if things need to go on the record and be set straight, it's time. I've been staying in my lane. I've been doing me for a minute. So when things are constantly brought up to me or to my attention, sometimes it does get a little old because it's like, wow, why can't I just say what happened so everyone can stop guessing? Sometimes people don't need to know, but I think when you have such a strong relationship with someone and then it ends so suddenly and then it still is trickling down a year plus later, it's like, girl, let's just put it to rest. So tomorrow I'm going to film a video and just sit down and keep it really real There's no time for feelings. It's business.
Well. Seems like we have our usual suspect doing the same thing over and over and over again, because we've seen this time and time again with Jeffree, just like what you said, where he'll say, oh, I'm going to address this, or I'm going to talk about this. And then it's like some clickbait title. And then he's like putting on makeup.
Crickets.
It's
just crickets.
Absolutely crickets. Just like crickets. With Oprah.
Oh my gosh, the Oprah thing is, I'm literally at a loss for words.
Yeah.
So everyone wanted Manny, Nikki, and other influencers to speak out against Oprah. Mm-hmm. They have said things. They've said things like they're going to wait for more stuff to come out. Well, it looks like more stuff has come out, because allegedly the daughter, which I think we were speculating about in the video we originally talked about this, the daughter is allegedly going to step up and take over the company. Mm-hmm. So in my opinion, no.
It's literally you're changing a face for a face at this point, because clearly if the daughter is like in charge of everything, I think, do the parents own the business?
Yes.
If they own the business, there's going to be absolutely no repercussion for anything that they've done.
They're literally stepping down from the position, putting their daughter as the head of the company so they can retire. They're still going to profit off of everything.
It's something that they were going to do anyway.
Yes.
So that's just, in my way, I'm taking this as them saying they don't care, and that this was just an easy out for them, and that they just decided that they basically just wanted to move on. Like, imagine having a company that is, I'm not going to say wildly popular, because I don't think Oprah is wildly popular, but Oprah has been endorsed by some big names here on YouTube. But imagine having that company doing what you did and then just being like, oh, our daughter's going to step up to the plate.
Yep.
We're going to retire. We're going to still take your money, and we're still going to do these things that you have accused us of and treat people badly. But it is what it is. It's a PR move.
Well, Oprah put over on their Instagram a statement from David, who is now allegedly the former vice president. Mm-hmm. And it says, I deeply regret the actions that led to my photograph taken of me in 2016. My actions were never meant to be malicious or in support of white. I am most regretful and apologetic for the hurt that this has caused all those affiliated with the brand and my team. They are my family, and their disappointment weighs heavily on me. I will no longer be serving in my role as VP at Oprah Cosmetics. Mm-hmm. I know that as I step away from my role, they will not only do an incredible job, but they will make Oprah more than I could have imagined in the coming years. Ooh. Okay, so
what's groundbreaking about this?
Does this change anyone's stance on influencers working with Oprah, like Manny as well as Nikki? Because, they said that they were going to wait to see what was going to happen if there was really going to be change in the company. This is giving me the impression that we got the answer that we think people will be happy with. So therefore, we're going to stay on and keep our collabs and possibly have one in the future.
Well, this is one of those things where it's like they kind of want you to not know what the left hand and the right hand are doing. Mm-hmm. So they're like going to put this hand in their pocket, but you don't see this hand over here where it's really like all the crap that they've done. Mm-hmm. They're just like, oh, okay, we'll get away with it. Our daughter will run this for us, and we'll just still benefit from it and profit from it. So this, to me, is really going to be telling as to who still supports them and who gets out of their collaborations with them and all of that. Because if they still support Oprah, they're still supporting these people at the end of the day.
100%. I have to agree with that.
Yeah, no, it's just a mess. And if Oprah can come back from this, I will be shocked. I will be surprised. And yeah.
Okay, random ice cream truck. I was wondering what that noise was. I'm like sitting here like... There's like a ringtone going off. What? I'm sorry if you guys can hear the ice cream truck in the background right now.
This nostalgia. Did you know that the ice cream trucks out here on the West Coast sound different than the ones on the East Coast? That's so weird.
When we found that out, we were like,
But it's that's a real thing.
It's a very interesting thing. So are you excited for the Jeffree and Morphe video? Do you think it's going to deliver? You think... I'm going to hold out hope that it's going to deliver. But I don't want to hold out too much.
Could you imagine that if Jeffree got on there and he had text between himself and Linda?
Oh, girl. Well, apparently
this could get this could get super messy.
It could.
Oh, it would be so interesting. Like, and it's just right. We're due for a Dramageddon anyway. It's that time of year. We're due for it.
Exciting news for everyone out there that's still listening. If you're still listening, leave I'm gonna use yours, green heart emoji, down in the comment section. But Coachella has announced they are going to be coming back, and I'm super excited for this, and I am super excited for everyone else on social media as well, because that is when all the influencers go and get really messy, and it sets the tune for the whole year.
Yeah, it really does.
Unfortunately, James will have to sit this one out though.
Oh yeah, if you guys remember the Ferris wheel from Coachella and what happened with James Charles, leave a Ferris wheel emoji in the comments.
Maybe that will be his return. He'll go to Coachella.
Oh God.
Where is Coachella?
His return, he never left.
Well, yeah, that's true.
He
He's
never
over there.
left.
He's over there on the Instagram, you know, posting about Pride Month and all of
just
that.
Doing whatever.
But let us know your thoughts and opinions down below, everyone. And with that said, that's it for this video. Love you guys. See you in the next one.
Bye.
Goodbye.